The default Joomla extensions are fine to start, but they're not going to be enough. As your Joomla skills grow, you'll want to add functionality beyond these default extensions. So in this video, I'll give you some tips on how to find the right extensions for your Joomla projects. Here are some online resources for helping you find extensions for your projects. All your research should start here at the Joomla Extensions Directory, or JED. The extensions here are all checked by the JED team before publishing and include ratings and comments. To help you find the very best extensions for your projects, read the comments here and explore the highest rated extensions first, which will be at the top of each category listing. Here, some of the most important Joomla extensions can be found. These top rated extensions are based on the number of reviews and user ratings. Now yours truly keeps a list of extensions as well that I recommend to my students. This list gets updated at the end of each term, so it stays pretty current. It's a bit different than the other lists here in that it's slanted more towards Joomla students than experienced developers. Here are 10 must-have and best extensions as rated by webnethosting.net. And here are 100 top Joomla extensions ranked in order based on overall usefulness, front and back end functionality, support, and other factors. This list also includes public ratings. Now every website, of course, has its own purpose and unique needs, so no predetermined list of extensions will work for all sites. However, there are some important extension categories that should be used on every site, such as backup utilities, security tools, and site analytic tools. Another group, although not critical, are really handy to have and include image galleries, media editors, enhanced admin tools, social media utilities, and others. So what follows is a survey of both of these groups of extensions organized by category. I've included short descriptions of some specific must-have and nice-to-have extensions as well. Our first group of extensions are admin tools. As we've seen, the Joomla administrator is easy to use. However, there are some excellent admin tools to make your work in the back end even easier. First of these is this one here, Admin Tools Core or Admin Tools Professional. This is from the publisher of the indispensable Akiba Backup utility, and this is another must-have extension to help you manage, administer, and secure your Joomla websites. Another admin aid here that you can access via the Components menu is JSN Power Admin. This is a handy back-end enhancement tool making it easier to learn and use Joomla's administrator. This is a great tool for beginners, so I included in this review. Next are media editors. Joomla's media editors are weak at best. Since so much time is spent working with media, one of the first things I have my Joomla students do is upgrade the default Joomla content editor. This is probably the best one out there, JCE Editor. This is a very popular configurable WYSIWYG content editor with more advanced image, media, file, and link handling. Get this and it'll save you a ton of time. You can see there's a lot of options here that are above and beyond the default editor that you get with Joomla. Next are the backup extensions. As the number and sophistication of your extensions increases, your site gets more complex and is more likely to break or have other problems. Your best protection is to frequently backup and restore your websites. A backup file that has not been restored to another location is untested and is therefore no backup at all. For this reason, you want a backup utility that restores your site as easily as it backs it up. There's a lot of programs that will back up your site, but few that will restore it as easily. Before adding extensions, always back up your site. Before adding large, complex extensions, back up and restore your site. You'll get more on this important topic in a little bit, but for now, Akiba Backup is the only Joomla backup utility you'll probably ever need. Get this utility and use its many features inside and out. You'll thank me later. Next, we have the security extensions. Now, it's easy and cheap to write malware attacks and spam and then spew it out all over the web in the hopes of catching an unsuspecting and unprotected website. You'll need to use one of the many excellent security tools that block spam, check plugins, secure passwords and other sensitive data, block malware, and much, much more. We can start with this tool here that I already mentioned, Akiba Admin Core or Pro. This was mentioned earlier, but is worth mentioning again here. There are two versions of this tool, but the HT Access Maker alone makes the Pro version worth the £29 investment. This gem will generate an HT Access file optimized to give you the best balance of site security and performance. Another recommended tool is Cloudflare. This service optimizes and protects your website by routing traffic through their network, blocking threats and limiting abusive bots and crawlers. Next, we get to analytics tools. This is another type of tool you should include on all your sites. If you're not monitoring your website, you're limiting its potential for success. Google Analytics probably has the best set of analytics tools out there, and they're easy to use and set up. So look for an extension plugin that works by adding a Google Analytics tracking code for you to the head tag of all of your website pages. Next is site performance. Joomla is great, but once you load up your sites with fancy templates and complex extensions, it can get very bloated and slow. These types of tools help improve your site's performance. One recommendation is JCH Optimize. This tool and many others like it speed up your sites by combining external JavaScript and CSS files and minimizing expensive HTTP requests. These files can be minified and gzipped to reduce bandwidth and further optimize download times for your visitors. Next is the SEO category. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization and refers to the art and science of getting a website to appear prominently in the free section of a search result of a search engine when the search is conducted using terms relevant to the content of your site. You want to include some of the many SEO tools in the JED to help drive traffic to your site through search engines. Here are two great tools. First is a powerful all-in-one Joomla SEO extension from anythingdigital.com. This one has social sharing options, security features that block spam and prevent hacking, and a powerful editor for generating more search engine-friendly links referred to as SEF links. XMap is a sitemap generator that automatically creates sitemaps compatible with all the major search engines. Next are style and design tools. The key to getting attractive layouts and designs with Joomla is managing your modules. Some templates have a lot of module options, but many are limited, and this is one reason why many Joomla sites all look the same. Take your website design to the next level by downloading and learning a tool to manage your module placements. Here are two that are well regarded in the JED. Next, we have communication tools. The best websites engage their visitors in two-way conversation, much like an engaging conversation involves all parties listening and speaking. The listening part of your website can be added with any number of communication extensions introduced here. First, you have contact forms. You want to make good use of forms as everyone is already used to filling them out. There are excellent plugins for creating custom forms from scratch or generating them from a template. Use forms for email lead generation, contact forms, registration forms, quizzes, surveys, file uploads, and much, much more. Chat is one of the few tools allowing you to communicate in real time with your audience, which is referred to as synchronous communication. These tools have many advantages, so use this tool for tech support, training and tutoring, customer service, or any time you need to give or receive instant feedback. Then we get to forums. Koana Forms is probably the most popular and perhaps the most versatile form creator for Joomla. There's also newsletters. These are a great way to build up your email lists. Then there are email managers for managing these lists. I've noticed that a lot of successful marketers stress the use of mailing lists to build relationships with site visitors. They go to great lengths to build, maintain, and work their mailing lists to promote their websites and keep visitors coming back. Email management is such an important aspect of modern websites that the software developers have come to the rescue here again. There are many, many excellent Joomla extensions available to help you grow and manage your customer email lists. Next, we have polls and surveys. These are an easy way to engage your site visitors and get some valuable information from them that you can then share with all of your visitors. This is a win-win situation, so think about these types of surveys and polls and quizzes that you can set up to glean valuable information from your visitors. Then install one of the many polls and survey tools available for Joomla. Nothing speaks better for you than a few carefully selected reviews from happy customers or clients. So get one of the many Joomla extensions to help you manage and display photos, avatars, videos, names, titles, or more from visitors posting their opinions on your site. The next category is multimedia. Remember that content is not just text. Unless you're creating the dullest, most technical website imaginable, your content should consist of text plus multimedia elements including blogs, video, image slideshows, galleries, music, photos, and much, much more. Blogs are the killer application for CMS software. Some of the most profitable and successful Joomla sites are personal blogs. blogs are easy to set up and maintain, and there are a wealth of extensions to help with all aspects of creating and maintaining your blog. K2 is perhaps the best extension in this category. It's on most best of extension lists for Joomla. K2 extends your options for adding and presenting content and is one way to easily add blog features to your Joomla sites. Perhaps the best reason to use K2 is get access to the rich collection of extensions that work with this tool and that can improve your page layouts or automate the creation of page content. Next, you have photos, slideshows, image carousels, and accordions. There's many extensions that will add these features to your Joomla sites, as well as video and music players. Next, we get to marketing and advertising. Turns out that CMS software excels at marketing and advertising, particularly for small marketing budgets. There are many excellent extensions available for helping you with CRM, mailing and distribution lists, social sharing, affiliate marketing, banner ad management, subscription managers, and much more. This is one of the fastest growing sections of the JED. The social marketing section alone had over 940 extensions at the time of this recording. Next, we get to e-commerce. Joomla is an excellent platform for creating and running an online store. There are many excellent Joomla e-commerce extensions offering every feature that a seller and a customer may need. Here are 4 excellent shopping carts that work with Joomla. Next, we get to billing and invoicing. It's handy when setting up a business or e-commerce site to store and pay invoices on the site itself. Check out one of the many extensions for creating invoices and receiving payments right on your website. Now we get to a large category, social web. It's no longer enough just to have good content to have a popular website. To get more visitors, you'll need to both optimize your site for top placements in the search engines, which is SEO, but also employ social media. The raw power of sites like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, and others to drive traffic to your website means that social media will need to be part of your website marketing strategy for years to come. Fortunately, the number and quality of tools available to help you with this work is astounding. It's going to take some time to find your way around the options, but here are some of our favorites. Last but not least is the mobile category. As more and more folks are accessing web content using a browser on their smartphones or tablets, you'll want to not only make sure that your template is mobile friendly, but you'll want to take advantage of the many new extensions for improving the experience of accessing your Joomla sites on mobile devices. So there you have a quick survey of some of the more important Joomla extension categories. In the next video, you'll install and configure one of the most important extensions from this survey, Akiba Backup.